Hello once again. We've got round number 5 for tonight, and this may be the last one of the night. I'm not sure yet. This is going to be the third one that's pretty decently hot. I'm not sure if this is an outright super hot. It certainly has a reputation for being in that family. This is the Jolokia. As you can see, it's a little bit smaller, not quite as bumpy as the boot Jolokia. A little bit, it's got that conical triangular shape, indented sides, and yeah, almost a stinger type thing at the bottom. So we're gonna peel off this label here and get started. Alright, so I'm going to carve it on down the middle here. Ooh, smells. Ooh. Smells pretty potent. It's got a bit of the placental tissue and oils, but it's not anywhere near as coated on the inside as some of the other super hots I've had. So we'll see how this goes. Alright. Edit time. See you on the other side. Alright. The Jolokia has been de-seeded. So it looks like it's got a fair amount of heat to it. But it's not really super glistening with oil droplets, and the placental tissue is not really dark brown like I see with a lot of super hots. I've seen that before with other boot Jolokia related, but this one in particular, I don't know if it's just growing conditions or if this variety is really just not quite as hot in general as the boot. I don't remember for sure in the past when I've read about him, but we're gonna see firsthand what it's like. Whoa. Not the typical naga type flavor. Super tangy. A little bit sweet. A little bitter. It's got that bubblegum cherry. A little perfume type note. Almost a salty background too. Interesting flavor. Almost like an aromatic cherry candy flavor. Not super sugary, but that essential flavor. Whoa! That one gave me a shiver. Just a little spike of warmth on either side of my throat. Whoa! Another shiver. Really picking up strong on the tongue now. Well, the throat's got a good spike of warmth happening too. Lingering flavor. Right, it's riding really low in the throat with the burn on this one. Yeah, it's not really all that super hot. I was kind of surprised. It does have a good in the throat, not just the low riding throat burn, but also there's other crackling. Picking up fast on the tongue though. Whew. Got a good little trail going down. Starting to pick up on either side of my tongue now, and up in the throat a little bit more. Look at the back of my soft palate, there's kind of a Give me a good sweat going on too. Gums are kind of a little bit. Not much going on the tongue, at least not on the front part here, but towards the back, as it's going towards the throat, kind of picking up. You feel really strong mid chest down into the stomach now. Drool's happening pretty well. That one I would say flavor wise a little bit more akin to like the other ones I had this evening, the red fatale and whatnot. Not quite as much naga in that particular one. It tastes like a naga, but not as much like a naga as a what Jolokia does. Maybe it's just the lower capsaicin affects the flavor a little bit more, but yeah. Going at a pretty good level is the middle of the tongue towards the back. Tip of the tongue got a little bit of woof happening. But it's mainly like in my mid-chest down into my stomach. Well, I'm going to duck out for a few minutes here and come back and let you know how everything's panning out. And we're back about 7 minutes later with the beef Jolokia. Yeah, it's still going. I had a good little throbbing on the tongue towards the back. Like I said before, it tended towards the back of the tongue anyway, but it's kind of going down into my throat, down, warm into the stomach. Of course, I've already had, was my fifth pod test of the evening over the span of a couple hours or so. So I'll give it a rest, and maybe I'll do one more this evening, maybe not, depends on how I feel. I don't feel like I'm hurting, but definitely want to minimize stomach pains in the long run. So roof of the mouth too is still going. I did feel like I needed to address the issue on my 7-minute break there, so I drank a little bit of half and half just to have a little bit of coating in there to absorb the capsaicin. So yeah, beef Jolokia, it's pretty hot. I would say it's probably above habanero. I'd say fatale, maybe a little bit above fatale level, but I wouldn't say it's on the million Scovilles by any means. You know, we'll say 600,000 maybe. So I mean, the hottest fatale could compete with this heat, or probably eclipse it. But yeah, it was not bad. Pretty nice flavor. It was super tangy. It had a little salty, a little bitter, a little sweet, kind of floating in and out of there. It had the perfume-like aromatic hints of the naga, and it, I don't know, bubblegumish, but it was a little bit more like the Caribbean Red or the Red Fatale kind of flavor profile. Only with that little bit of that aromatic, that perfume-like rivulets of scent that kept floating up into my nose while I was chewing it up. So that was a pretty decent pod. Thank you, Judy, for the cool new variety again. And thanks to you guys for watching. Hope you found this informative and enjoyable. I'll see you later.